Quick disclaimer, it's a very snowy and windy night in Ohio right now, so if you hear wind in the background, that is why. You know, after about 13 years of school, you'd think I would have learned that school just isn't for me. Hey everyone, it's Trey, I'm back with another video. I posted a poll on Facebook asking you guys what you wanted to see, either a random video or something personal, and the majority of you guys wanted to see something personal. And I'm glad you guys chose that, because the goal I had for 2018 was to be more personal on YouTube. I figured that that's something I could try to do to help expand my channel and to help grow my channel. Maybe the more personal I am on YouTube and the more I show my life, the more that'll interest people, and maybe that'll keep people sticking around. So that's something that I really wanted to do, and now's my first chance to do so. As you saw by the title of this video, I'm going to be telling you guys a story about the time when I dropped out of college. Well, is it really dropping out, taking a break? You know what, I just told myself I'm taking a break just to feel better about the situation, but in all actuality, I'm pretty sure it makes me a college dropout until I go back. But you know what, it's fine, I'm fine. Anyways, let's get into this. I recently graduated high school back in May, so not that long ago. Actually, it was almost a year ago. Wow, time flies. But it was just back in May when I graduated, and then I started school that coming up August. So literally just in August is when I started college. That was what, January, December, November, October, September. 5 months ago, roughly, when I started college. The first month of college was pretty stressful, not necessarily the workload or my classes, but just the fact that it was college in general. I went to college in my hometown, so it really wasn't that stressful. I'm in a familiar environment. I toured this campus several times. I've been on this campus before, but it still was a completely new environment for me. I was used to this high school that I've been in for the past 4 years. Now I have this huge open campus. I can leave whenever I want, come back whenever I want, skip class whenever I want, which, you know, probably wasn't a good idea. You know, I had all this freedom. So yes, there was benefits of college, but also I was just stressed to begin with because I had plans on moving out, which I did the following month. And just a lot of factors went into why college was stressful for me in the beginning. As I said, the workload wasn't difficult at first, but just, I'm like really bad when it comes to changing and like adapting to different scenarios that I'm in. It was just a lot for me to deal with. So about a month in, I ended up moving out on my own with my, well, not on my own, but with my roommate, who is now my boyfriend. I ended up moving out, and now I'm in an apartment. When I lived at home, even for that month when I was at home and going to college, I still had my mom hound me to go to class, which was kind of annoying, but honestly, I kind of stopped going to class once I moved out, because it was like me having to tell myself to go to this and go to that. I had to basically like be my own parent, and I wasn't used to that. So I'm not even gonna lie to you, I did skip a lot of my classes, and that eventually led to me dropping 2 of my 4 classes. I'm not saying that I skipped them frequently, like maybe 1 class here and there. It wasn't really that often. The main reason why I skipped them was because they were too early. Don't ever schedule 8 a.m.s. Unless you're a morning person, don't do it. Take a 9 a.m. Trust me, the hour difference is a huge difference. At 8 a.m. class was too early for me, and that class was extremely difficult, which made me not want to go even more. Which doesn't make any sense, because you think that I should probably go get help with that class and go to that class to get the help and get better understanding. But I just decided to not go to that class. Yeah, I didn't make the smartest decisions. So the 8 a.m. was awful. Then I had this other class that I only had on Fridays that was a requirement for all freshmen to take, and that class was just stupid. It was honestly stupid. I didn't go to that class for like the last 3 months of the semester. Took the exam and I got a C on it, and I got a B in the class. It was just stupid. But anyways, halfway throughout the college semester, which started in August, so in roughly about mid-October, early November, I dropped out of 2 of my 4 classes, meaning that all I had to do was go to classes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. 1 class each day. That was very easy for me to maintain. Before, I had 4 classes. On Monday, I had 1 class. Tuesday, I had 2. Wednesday, I had 1. Thursday, I had 2. And Friday, I had 2. So I had classes 5 days a week, and they were all like early in the morning. I figured that since I was used to high school, going 5 days a week, going for 7 hours a day, that I could handle this. But for some unknown reason, it's a completely different situation when you're in college and going to class, and when you're in high school going to class. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it's because at high school you have people telling you to go to class and you have people disciplining you. But when it comes to college, you have to discipline yourself. And I'm pretty sure that was a huge reason why I didn't have any motivation to go to school, was because I didn't really want to. I ended up dropping 2 out of the 4 classes. I finished those last 2 classes though, and I passed both of them with good grades, which I was proud of myself for. And then this semester started, and I decided to not go back. For one, I'd rather just work right now and start saving up some money and then go to college in the future. For 2, I'm not entirely sure what it is I want to do. Like, I know what I want to do, but I'm not sure when I want to start pursuing that career. I just want to do like a lot of living before I go to college, and college takes a lot of focus, and that's just not where my mind is at right now. I've been going to school for like the past 12, 13 years, working my butt off in school, and I just needed a break. And so this is my break. Everybody's saying that I either might go back to college or I might not, because for some reason, there's a stigma around people who take breaks from college. Apparently, if you take a break from college, you never go back. Not true. I might go back, I might not. I don't know what the future holds. I plan on it, but if not, I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. Something that I learned when it comes to like life in general and making your own decisions is that not everybody's gonna agree with them. But it's not their life, it's yours. It's your decisions, your life, so you gotta do what's best for you. And honestly, for me, I think the best decision for me was to drop those 2 classes, finish out with only 2 classes, and just take a break from school in general. If I go back to college, I'm not gonna have that much of a workload on me. I'm gonna do like small steps at a time, because there's just so much going on in my life right now that what I was doing was too much for me to handle. And if I go back, I'm gonna know better. But even if I don't go back, that's fine with me. I have other things I want to pursue and other things I want to do. You don't have to go to college to be successful. For example, look at YouTube. All these people on YouTube who didn't go to college or who did go to college got a degree that they don't even use because of the life that YouTube or social media gave them. There's other alternatives in college. So don't feel obligated to go to college if you don't want to. If it's not for you, it's not for you, and that's okay. Don't let anybody pressure you into doing something that you don't want to do. Because honestly, I felt pressure to go to college. I went for a semester. Nope, not right now. I wish there was like a more like dramatic or like longer, sadder story about why I dropped out of college. But really, it was just because I was overwhelmed, kind of stressed out, and I just didn't want to go. It just wasn't the right time for me, and that's okay. I have other things I want to do, and college just isn't one of them. I have other things I want to pursue, and right now, my career choice that I want to pursue just isn't on my mind right now. I'm a strong believer in what's meant to be will be, and when the time comes, you'll know. I just don't think now is the time for me to pursue that career. I'd rather pursue something like YouTube and just work a job and start saving up money. That's basically why I dropped out of college. It's more of me taking a break, but I guess for now I am a dropout. But you know what? I'm a proud dropout, and I don't have an issue with that. I don't regret my decision at all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Share with your friends if you want to, or if you know anybody who needs to hear this message, or if you know anybody that can relate to this video, then share this video with them. Definitely subscribe if you are new. Tap the bell to be notified whenever I post. I usually post videos every single Saturday, but I'm trying my best to start posting videos throughout the week. So yeah, definitely just tap that bell so you're notified whenever I post. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.